What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Daniel, and welcome back to your video. Today, I'm doing race picks for the Verizon 200 at the Brickyard. Let's go just jump straight into it. This weekend, NASCAR is headed to Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the NASCAR IndyCar doubleheader, and NASCAR, like I said, is headed to the Brickyard. But instead of racing on the traditional oval, for the first time, NASCAR will be racing on the road course style track here in 2021. This will also be the 6th out of 7 road course races that we are going to be having in the 2020 season. Practice qualifying will be happening this weekend. But before we go ahead and jump into the picks this weekend, let's take a look at the weather. There is a very low chance of rain. There's only a 10% chance of rain. It's partly cloudy skies, and the weather looks like it's going to be up in the low 80s with 81 degrees being the high for today. I believe it's in the 50s and 60s as low for today. So the weather overall is not going to be bad. If you're going out to Indianapolis Motor Speedway, the weather is not going to be bad for this weekend. So for those of you who are new to the channel, here's how I do picks on the channel. I do a suck pick, a driver that kind of runs up front, who generally is not going to run really well. And an underdog pick, a driver that doesn't always run up front, who's in underfront equipment, who I think is going to run really well. And I do my winners pick, the driver who I think is going to win. And I also do ones you need to watch out for this weekend. I got 5 you need to keep an eye on for this weekend here in Indianapolis Motor Speedway. So now let's go just jump into picks. Who is my suck pick for this weekend here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway? My suck pick has generally sucked on road courses. Now, he's really honestly pretty good on the oval, and he's generally ran really good. If you were running on the traditional oval, you could put this guy as a dark horse. But this weekend at the road course, especially only having one career top 15 finish on the road course, or even one top 20 career finish on the road courses, I think this driver is going to struggle this weekend. My suck pick is going to be Bubba Wallace. It doesn't seem like wherever we go, Bubba Wallace absolutely struggles. Bubba Wallace has not been that good on road courses, especially as time Rich Benny Motorsports. I think he's run a little bit better on road courses since going to 2311 Racing. But you look at Bubba Wallace's road course stuff, and in my opinion, he probably should run some Xfinity Series Truck Series races to get a little more experience at these road course tracks. So let's be for real. Bubba Wallace has absolutely struggled on road courses, and I think he's not going to crack the top 20 this weekend. I think he's going to struggle this weekend here at the Brickyard. And now we're going to jump onto the underdog pick for this weekend. Who is my underdog pick? My underdog pick for this weekend's race at the Brickyard is going to be Michael McDowell. Michael McDowell is a very good road course racer. He usually runs in the top 10 to top 15. One of those outliers is Watts Glen, where he struggled this past weekend. But Michael McDowell is a really good road course racer. A couple of his tops in this year have happened in road courses. He's gotten a lot of stage points this year and has generally ran up front in road courses this year, running usually in the top 10 or top 15. I think Michael McDowell also has experience at this track as well, so I do think that that experience is going to come into play. And I think Michael McDowell will have a very strong shot of getting front row another top 10 this weekend. This has been a career year for Michael McDowell, and I do think that Michael McDowell will have a very strong opportunity of potentially getting another top 10 this weekend. I think he does get a top 10 this weekend here at Indianapolis. And now we're going to jump on to the winner's pick for this weekend's race here at Indianapolis. Who is my winner's pick? My winner's pick finished second last week at Watkins Glen. If not for some penalties and having to go to the rear at the beginning of the race and flat spine tires, I think this guy would have ran away with this victory. My winner's pick is going to be Chase Elliott. I think Chase Elliott is going to get redemption this weekend to pick up his 8th career road course victory. Like I said, if not for flat spotting the tires and having to start at the rear of the field at the beginning of the race and doing some unfortunately bad strategy in the race, I think Chase Elliott would have caught Kyle Larson at the end and contended against Kyle Larson for the victory. But I think that this time around, I think Chase Elliott will get redemption at Indianapolis. Now, he doesn't have any experience here on the road course, but it seems like wherever, it doesn't matter where we go, Chase Elliott runs really fast on the road courses. And I think not only will pick up his 8th career in road course victory and tie Tony Stewart, but I do think that Chase Elliott will pick up his 3rd win of the 2021 season here at the Indianapolis road course. I think Chase Elliott scores the victory this weekend. And now we're going to jump on to the ones you need to watch out for this weekend's race here at Indianapolis. Who are the ones you need to keep an eye on? The first one you need to keep an eye on is going to be Martin Truex Jr. I think Martin Truex Jr. Chase Elliott's usual biggest threat when it comes to road courses. He's won 4 career road course victories. On top of that, he's ran really fast. He ran really well at Watkins this past weekend, finishing 3rd behind Kyle Larson and Chase Elliott. I think Martin Truex Jr. is going to have a lot of speed this weekend in a practice qualifying comeback. I think this team will be able to die in those situations to get this car really fast. And I think Martin Truex Jr., especially how good he's on road courses, I think that he'll be really fast this weekend. And you need to keep an eye on him this weekend at Indianapolis. The second driver we need to watch out for, this guy who just won the most recent road course race, Kyle Larson. Kyle Larson is becoming in the conversation of the road course prowess. Kyle Larson has won 2 of the last 3 road course races, winning at Sonoma and winning also this past weekend at Watkins Glen. I think he has a very strong shot of running in the top 5. He ran really good usually on the traditional 2.5-mile racetrack. But I do think that this weekend on the road course, especially how good he is and perhaps qualifying comeback, I think that Kyle Larson will have a lot of speed this weekend. And I think this 5-car could go back-to-back this weekend. But I think for sure at least the top 5 will happen for Kyle Larson this weekend here at Indianapolis. The third driver we need to watch out for is a driver that currently races full-time in the NASCAR Xfinity Series, but it doesn't matter what racetrack we're at in the Cup Series. He seems done really, really well. My third driver I need to watch out for is going to be Austin Cindric. Austin Cindric has a couple advantages going this weekend. One, he is a really, really awesome road racer. And number two, he is going to run the Xfinity Series before that and has quite a bit of Xfinity Series experience coming into that. I don't think he's going to win this weekend, but I think that he'll give Chase Elliott a run for money this weekend. I think he's going to have a very strong run, and I think he'll show a lot of speed this weekend. Again, I do think that experience could help him this weekend, but I do think at the end of the day, he's going to have a hard time beating Chase Elliott. The fourth driver you need to watch out for is going to be the driver of 16 for Colorado Racing, AJ Allmendinger. AJ Allmendinger is going to run really well this weekend. AJ generally has ran really fast on road course. He has a lot of experience, I believe, from the IMSA Sports Car Series well at this given track. And run really well last year in the Xfinity Series, and I think that experience will come into play. I think AJ will be really fast this weekend. And then the final driver you need to watch out for this weekend's race at Indianapolis is going to be Chase Briscoe. Chase Briscoe tends to run really, really well on the road course. As a matter of fact, look at a lot of his really strong runs this year. A lot of them come on road courses. He got a top 10 at Road America. Got a top 10 this past weekend at Watkins Glen. Actually, we've also got a top 10 at Sturgeon Americas as well. So when it comes to road courses, Chase Briscoe tends to run extremely well, especially with not how good of equipment he has, and it doesn't really have that good of equipment. I do think that this weekend Chase Briscoe is going to have a lot of speed, and I think you're going to need to keep an eye on him this weekend. So those are my picks. Just a reminder, my winner's pick is Chase Elliott. My suck pick is going to be Bubba Wallace, and my underdog is going to be Michael McDowell. And the ones you need to watch out for are Kyle Larson, Martin Truex Jr., AJ Allmendinger, Austin Cindric, and Chase Briscoe. Those are the guys you need to keep an eye on for this weekend as well. So, anyway, that is it for today's NASCAR video. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe to the channel to reach notified when a video does go live on my channel. Follow me Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Support our page on links over that, and comment your picks for this weekend here in Indianapolis. Who do you think is going to suck? Who do you think is an underdog, and who do you think is going to win? Who are drivers that we should keep an eye on for this weekend as well? Let me know in the comments below. Anyway, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys next time for some more great and awesome NASCAR content like this. Take care, everybody.